Welcome to Echoes of Faith, where stories of love, grace, and redemption come to life. In today's episode, The Baker's Valentine, we step into a cozy small-town bakery where the warmth of faith and love fills the air. As heart-shaped cookies are delicately decorated with Bible verses, an unexpected connection is about to unfold. Could this Valentine's Day be more than just flour and frosting, but a love story written by God Himself? Settle in, open your heart, and let this story remind you that love often finds us in the most unexpected places. Now let's begin. Phoebe Carter wiped the flour from her hands and stepped back to admire the freshly baked trays of heart-shaped Valentine's cookies lining the counter. Love was in the air at Heavenly Delights, her small-town bakery, as couples bustled in and out, eager to buy sweet treats for their loved ones. Each year, she prepared for the rush, crafting delicate sugar cookies adorned with royal icing, pink and red sprinkles, and romantic messages. But this year, something different caught her attention. A man stood awkwardly near the display case, shifting his weight from one foot to the other. Phoebe recognized him, Benjamin Jacobs, a quiet, unassuming man who worked at the local hardware store. They had known each other since childhood, growing up in the same church. Their families had once been close, but life had taken them in different directions. Benjamin had always been the reserved type, while Phoebe had thrown herself into building her dream bakery after returning home from culinary school. "Hi, Ben. What can I get for you?" Phoebe asked, offering her warmest smile. He cleared his throat and adjusted his glasses. I was wondering if you take special requests." Phoebe nodded. "Of course. What do you have in mind?" Benjamin hesitated before pulling a crumpled piece of paper from his pocket and handing it to her. Phoebe unfolded it and found a list of Bible verses, each one centered on love and kindness. 1 John 4:19, "We love because He first loved us." Romans 12:10, "Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves." 1 Corinthians 13:4-7, "Love is patient, love is kind." Phoebe looked up in surprise. "You want these written on the cookies?" Benjamin nodded. "Yes, if it's not too much trouble, but I'd like them plain. No hearts, no romantic messages, just the verses." Curious, Phoebe asked, "Are these for someone special?" Benjamin shifted uncomfortably. "Not exactly. I'd like to give them to the widows in town. Valentine's Day can be hard for those who've lost loved ones. I want them to feel remembered." A warmth spread through Phoebe's chest. In all the years she had run Heavenly Delights, she had never considered using Valentine's Day as a way to bless those who might feel alone. "That's a beautiful idea, Benjamin. I'd be honored to make them for you." Relief softened Benjamin's face. "Thank you. It means a lot." Love in action. That evening, as Phoebe carefully piped the Bible verses onto each cookie, she thought about the many widows in town. The elderly Mrs. Lawson, who had lost her husband years ago, but still came to the bakery every morning for coffee. Sweet Miss Evelyn, who always spoke of the love of her life with a wistful smile. She also thought about Benjamin. He had always been kind, even as a boy, but he had changed over the years. She recalled the way he had pulled away from church after his father's passing, the way he had thrown himself into work and kept to himself. Yet here he was, thinking of others in a way that was both thoughtful and deeply selfless. Love wasn't just about romance. It was about kindness, service, and remembering others. The next morning, Phoebe carefully packaged each cookie, making sure the icing had set before placing them in a simple white box tied with a ribbon and a small card that read, "You are loved more than you know." Benjamin arrived early to pick up the cookies. "These are ready for you," she said. "I hope they bring some joy to the widows in town." "Thank you, Phoebe. These look perfect," he said, his voice full of gratitude. "I appreciate your help with this." "Wait," Phoebe said, grabbing her coat. "I want to help. if that's okay. Benjamin blinked in surprise. You don't have to. I want to, Phoebe insisted. Besides, I know where most of these ladies live. And so together, they walked through town, delivering the cookies. Each knock on a door brought smiles, tears, and heartfelt gratitude. Mrs. Lawson hugged Phoebe tightly. Miss Evelyn clutched the cookie with trembling hands and whispered, "This is the sweetest gift I've received in years." At the last stop, as they stood in the crisp winter air, Benjamin turned to Phoebe. "Thank you for helping. I didn't expect—" "To find a partner in your kindness?" Phoebe teased. "Neither did I, but I'm glad I did." As they walked back to Heavenly Delights, the snow began to fall gently around them, creating a winter wonderland. The streets were quiet, the only sound being their soft footsteps and quiet laughter. Once they returned to the bakery, Benjamin hesitated for a moment before reaching into his coat pocket. I actually have something for you too," he said, handing her a small box wrapped in red ribbon. Phoebe's brow furrowed as she untied the ribbon and opened the box. Inside lay a delicate gold locket engraved with a scripture, Song of Solomon 3:4. "I have found the one whom my soul loves." She looked up at Benjamin, her heart suddenly pounding. "Ben, this is beautiful." He smiled sheepishly. "I've been meaning to give it to you for a while now. I guess I was waiting for the right moment." Phoebe swallowed hard, emotion thick in her throat. "And now?" "Now feels right," Benjamin said softly. "Phoebe, I know we've always been friends, but over time, I've come to realize that I care for you more than that. You have the kindest heart, and being with you, seeing how you love others, has shown me what love really means. Would you have dinner with me?" A slow smile spread across Phoebe's face, warmth blooming in her chest. "I'd love to." As they strolled through the softly falling snow toward the cozy little Italian restaurant downtown, conversation flowed easily, filled with laughter, shared memories, and dreams for the future. With each step, Phoebe felt something shift inside her, a gentle nudge, as if God had been orchestrating this moment all along. Love had found her in the most unexpected place, not in grand gestures or elaborate plans, but in quiet acts of kindness, scripture, and a heart-shaped locket that held more meaning than she ever imagined. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love never fails. 1 Corinthians 13:4-8. As we close today's story, The Baker's Valentine, may it serve as a sweet reminder that God's love is woven into every moment of our lives, even in the quiet, simple acts of kindness and faith. Thank you for listening to this Echoes of Faith story. If it touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories of love and grace. Until next time, may your faith be strong, your heart be open, and your days be filled with the sweet echoes of His love.
If today's story moved you, be sure to discover more heartfelt journeys in the Echoes of Faith series and uplift your spirit. Don't miss out on the next chapter. There's always more to uncover.